What's up guys, Donnie B here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6, more specifically the Watch 6 Classic. First we'll go over the specs, and then we'll talk about what's new and improved, and then the overall user experience. But first I have to say this video is not sponsored, and I purchased both the Watch 6 and the Watch 6 Classic with my own money. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. The Galaxy Watch 6 comes in two colorways, black and stainless steel. Unfortunately, titanium is not an option this year, and the screen is a 1.5 inch 480 by 480 Super AMOLED that is covered with a sapphire crystal and has a peak brightness of 2000 nits, which is ridiculous. Yes, 2000 nits. The chipset is a dual-core 1.4 GHz Exynos W930 with 2 gigs of memory and 16 gigs of storage. It's crazy to think that this watch has more storage than my first Galaxy smartphone. The battery is a 425 mAh in the 47mm and a 300 mAh in the 43mm. Wireless charging is at 10 watts. Samsung claims 30 hours with always on display turned on, which is pretty accurate from what I can tell. With the raised awake enabled, I usually end the day at about 70% and wake up to about 60%, meaning that the sleep tracking uses about 10% overnight. Recharging is pretty quick though. Usually I just charge it when I'm in the shower, and I've never had a single issue when it comes to battery life. The case itself is IP68 rated and water resistant up to 50 meters. At least that's what they claim. I'm not willing to test it. And as of right now, you can pick up the 43mm for $399 and the 47mm for $429, which is about $100 different from last year. Samsung is offering pretty decent trade-in prices if you decide to go that route. And that's going to do it for the specs, so now we can get into what's new. The Galaxy Watch 6 is the first device to use Google's Wear OS 4, along with Samsung's One UI Wear 5. I wouldn't necessarily call any of this an upgrade as much as I would call it a refinement, which seems to be the flavor coming out of Samsung R&D lately. One such refinement is with the sleep tracking. Not only does it record heart rate, blood oxygen, and now even body temperature, but it compiles it all into charts and graphs that's easy to read and understand. And now that it reads body temperature, you can really dial in what temperature you're getting the best sleep at, which is actually pretty helpful. After 7 days of sleep tracking, you are provided with sleep coaching, and by answering a few questions, you can get assigned a sleep animal. I have no idea what this is all about, but I do know that I am a penguin, and apparently penguins sleep like crap. SmartThings is also more integrated. One cool feature is that SmartThings will detect if you've left any lights on after you've fallen asleep and will turn them off for you automatically as long as they're connected to your network. You can also do this manually by setting your watch to sleep mode, which will also disable raise to wake and enable do not disturb. I don't know if any of you have ever gotten a new phone and tried to pair your watch to it, but before you would have to completely reset your watch to pair it to your new device. New to Wear OS 4 is the ability to transfer to a new device without losing any of your data. Once the transfer is complete, all of your settings, apps, and watch faces will be exactly how you left them. Most of this is due to the new automatic backups. You now have the choice to set it to either manual or automatic backups, and that data will be saved to either your Samsung or Google account. Notifications have also been improved. Not only are they bigger and easier to read, but they're now accompanied by a contact photo next to your messages. Another thing that is new to Wear OS 4 is the ability to group multiple apps into folders. This is a great way to really clean up and simplify your app drawer. Samsung Pay has also been changed to Samsung Wallet, which now gives you the ability to add gift cards, membership cards, student IDs, digital keys, as well as your payment cards. Some features are still not available yet, like event tickets and boarding passes and driver's licenses. If you do decide to enable Samsung Wallet, you will have to set up either a PIN, pattern, or password on your Watch 6. Now moving on to my favorite part. The iconic physical rotating bezel has made its way back into the Galaxy Watch lineup. Skipping the 5th generation, there obviously must have been some demand for Samsung to bring it back. It certainly is a very satisfying way to navigate your way through the Watch 6 Classic. By rotating left or right, you can access your notifications or tiles without having your fingers in the way of the display, and by not touching the screen, it ensures that fingerprints will not be an issue. The Galaxy Watch 6 will pair with any phone running Android 10 or higher via Bluetooth 5.3, and this also includes iPhones, though I don't know why anybody would. There are some features that you can only access by having it paired with a Samsung device. These features are ECG, irregular heart rate notifications, and blood pressure monitoring. Although these features are cool to have, I don't think it's something that I would rely on, and definitely would not let it deter me from buying it if I had a non-Samsung device. Lauren has hers paired to a Pixel 7, and until she watches this video, if she watches this video, she will not even notice that she doesn't have them. So, like I said before, there's nothing about the Watch 6 that I would really call an upgrade besides being able to pair to a new device without resetting. Everything else is just a subtle refinement. Do I think it's a great watch? For sure. I'm always a fan of the latest and greatest tech. But do I prefer it over my Watch 5 Pro? It's hard to beat that significantly larger battery with almost the exact same tech. And I'm willing to bet that on the next update, it will most likely include Wear OS 4 and One UI Wear 5. Regardless, it's still a great device from Samsung, and I have no doubt that anyone that buys it will love it. That's going to do it for this one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this helpful. If you feel like you didn't get enough of me, try clicking this video right here that YouTube says you'll enjoy. If you're interested in picking up either the Watch 6 or the Watch 6 Classic, then there will be affiliate links in the description below. I'll even throw a link for the Watch 5 Pro because I think it's a great wearable, and I'm sure you can get it for a deal since the 6 has dropped. I really appreciate all of you for watching. As always, take care of yourselves. You know you deserve it. I'm Donnie B, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.